guys, it's Nikki, and in today's video, I'm going to be you guys can't see it. Damn it, you can't see it. Okay, well, I'll insert a picture here. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be making the thing I just showed you that is holding all my pops. I have two of them right now. I'm going to make a third one because I figured you guys might see it in future videos and want to know what it is. So I figured I would just do this as my first in-person video, I guess. So the things you're going to need for this are these like foam board things. You're only going to need one of them. This one's been attacked by the dollar store. It came like this, which is unfortunate, so we're going to use the other one because that one's in the best condition. And quite literally, you're only going to need the one. I do have extra bits from the other two boards that I used for the other two, so I'm going to use those pieces as well, just to kind of make sure I've got everything. Then, yeah, I have my special little list here of things that we need. So, packing tape or duct tape. I'm using packing tape. Scissors. I could probably use some smaller scissors than these, but these will do because they're literally just to cut the tape. An X-Acto knife. Unfortunately, I don't have an X-Acto knife, so we're going to use this guy. You guys are going to see this guy a lot in videos. He's my friend. Actually, it's my boyfriend's. I want to get my own knife as soon as possible, because this thing scares living daylights out of me, and I can't open it on video because he does it, and it looks really badass, and then I do it, and I'm like, ugh, that's scary. So, there's that. And I don't know why I have the Harry Potter films beside me, because that is not something you need. You may want a pencil, some sort of measuring tool. So I have this guy, measuring tape, really loose, flimsy measuring tape. Well then, my camera does apparently not like to take very long videos. Interesting. So, like I was saying, I have this guy, my flimsy little measuring tape. I think you guys already saw that. And then we're going to use the shelf as the solid straight edge. And for the rest of the video, I'm going to go grab another memory card because apparently this one does not want to work so well. So. Okay. Hopefully this memory card does better than the other one, because otherwise we are screwed. Another thing you're going to want to do is make sure that like the measuring tool can either be like a measuring tape or like an actual pop. I used my Dementor pop to kind of measure like the width that I needed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take actual measurements to give you guys a better idea of what you actually need to do. And then of course like the actual like the depth and the height of the shelves needs to be the same, but like actually like how many like tiers you can have depends on the bookshelf that you use, and that's why I use the actual shelf as a like straight edge, is because I can also use that to make sure that like nothing's going to be too wide or like too long or too short or whatever. So that is why I do that. So we are going to quickly grab measurements and write them down. That's why you need the pencil. So I'm going to do that really quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I don't know how well in focus I am now. I think I might be sitting in the same spot, but I'm not sure. Camera hasn't moved. I've moved quite a bit. I think this is the right spot I was supposed to be sitting in. So now I have the measurements and the like shelf bit, the part that actually holds the pop, and the leg are both, I guess, the exact same length, and I didn't even know that's what I had been doing. I thought I was making the like the leg, I guess you would call it, actually like a lot shorter than I actually did, I guess, but that's okay. So the shelf and the leg are both, I don't know measurement talk, 2 6/8, I guess. I know there's like 8 little notches, so that's how I kind of did it, was 2 and 6 out of the 8 notches to 3. So that's how I decided to do it. So now that we've got all our supplies ready to go. Let's get into this. Ooh. Okay. So, you guys are like almost touching my ceiling. That's how high up my tripod goes. I'm actually pretty sure my tripod could go higher than that if I really wanted it to, but I don't right now, so this is the view you guys are stuck with, and I have really crappy editing software, so I have absolutely no way of like zooming you guys in to actually see what I'm doing down here, but hopefully I have it in focus enough that you guys can actually sort of tell what I'm doing. So, first things first, we want to take this guy and take our shelf. And then do this. We're going to match it up with these, two of the sides, I guess, technically, and like one corner. And then you guys can totally like draw out what you're doing, but I find this method works a lot better. So bear with me here. Just scratch my floor. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Shh. I'm not messing it up. Okay, there we go. Alright. So now that you've got that done, we're going to remove our shelf. And we're going to keep it out because this is still going to be our straight edge for the remainder of this. So like I said, I have like extra bits off to the side from when I did these two up here, and you guys can't even see what I'm pointing at because you guys are looking at my floor. So, yeah, so I have extra bits from when I did the other two, and now we're just going to finish breaking this apart. If you did it right, it really shouldn't take much to get them to actually like completely break apart. And timber. Down it goes. So we have this extra piece that will be utilized later. And then, oh my gosh, look at that edge, guys. That is terrible. Oops. Oh well. Shit happens. Shit happens. So cut that straight down there, and there's that piece. So this is literally going to be like basically like a carbon copy of the whole freaking shelf there. That's literally what you want this to be. I'm making sure I've got the edge straightened out as best as I can now. Got that. I'm going to make the sweep in here really badly once I'm done this. And then the next task is going to be to cut this into 3 portions. Maybe 4 I think I can get out of that. Don't hold me to that. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing with the other large chunk that we had. So we're going to plop this guy down, pull this dude out, get our 2 6/8 I think I had said. So line that up there. And then get that to line up with it. Make sure we've got the 2 6/8 going. Crap. It's the way the fuck up here. Jesus. This guy. Hi, Jesse.
You.
Alright. So I've got that now. And we're going to do the same process with the knife and the cutting as we did with the first thing. So I'm just going to like speed you guys past this. So really quickly for a second. I'm going to come up there, stop recording, start recording again so that I can speed that process up. And then we'll be good. Just in case it stops recording. Because it does that. Okay, so now for the portion of this video that is actually putting this thing together. So now the next step is to tape these 6 pieces together, as well as taking like the extra bits like this and using them as our like support beams per se. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. So let us start getting there. So first thing I'm going to want to do is organize my ass again. Right over here. Scissors for tape. And then the first 2 pieces, and I'm going to double check to make sure they don't have sticker on them. And then they're going to be taped together like this. So I'm going to spread them apart. Tape, tape, tape. Where's the end of my tape? Where's the end of my tape? Oop. Huge piece of tape. Probably not that much is needed. We'll go right here. Whoopsie. That was not intentional. Oh, fuck. Regretting life decisions. Regretting life decisions. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Eek. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to plop it about halfway on the tape and smooth it down. And then we're going to take this. Okay, actually what we're going to do here is we put a huge strip of tape hanging off of there. Oops. Regretting life decisions. Regretting life decisions. Jesus. Let's not regret life decisions again and move this underwear box. Praying that I do not knock anything else over. Okay, life decision not regretted. So next we are going to place that right there. And then we are going to sort of roll it so it doesn't move. And then that will flop down, unfortunately. Then the next step is going to be to take some small strips of tape. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get this done. Let's get her done. Alright. And then right there. Make sure that's pressed in there nicely. See, it's already holding itself up so much better now, and that's just with 1 bracer tape. You're going to hear the word bracer a lot in this video, I guarantee it. 2 pieces of bracer tape, and the 3rd one. Hold it up in 3 sections. Alright, next is to take, now this might actually work for the next one. So that one will work for the next one. This one might work for the last one. So we're going to take this guy and our scissors, and what we are going to do is hold that there, right up against it. be too tall. Perfect. And then we are going to tape again. And right there. And there is our 2 bracers for the first tier. And then more tape. More tapey tape. More tapey tape. Snip. Alright, so what we are going to want to do here is right along one of the edges we're going to place the tape, and then we're going to hold it in sort of a fold and then plop it sort of right in between where like all the other tapes were plopped before. And then, yeah, some more tape. Trust me, this is a very tapey process. It is. Alright, I don't know how well you guys can see this. Like, maybe I should zoom in a little bit and like scoot myself forward a little bit. Or like scoot the camera this way a little bit actually. Might be better. And center it. Going to zoom in and make sure we're where we want to be. Where do I want to be? Where do I want the camera to be? I want the camera to be there. Can you see it good? Can you guys see it good? Are we good? I think we're good. So I'm going to move this closer to the focus point for now, and then we are going to focused, I think. Don't hold me to that. Do not hold me accountable to that. I trust my camera's judgment. And tape. Tippy tape. Tippy tippy tape. Alright. More tape. So we just taped it to right here. Now we're going to tape it to right here. Kind of. On the inside. But on that board. So, tape it tape. And this is just going to make it stronger. In case like you put like a heavier pop on it. Have to put like a heavier pop on it. It'll brace it so that like it doesn't like destroy the whole thing and ruin what we have been working towards. So, there is one. And then it actually holds it up. And then you can, but I haven't, put like something on each of these sides as well. But because mine are the exact width of the shelf, I don't need them because it fits so snugly in there that like, yeah, I literally don't need them. So this is what it looks like now. We're going to put that other piece in. I think is this one, right? Right? Yes. All right. So we're going to more tapey tape. Nope, I want this way. I need to scoot back some more. Okay, I'm not even sure how well you guys can see me or not because like I'm way down here and y'all are way up there. So so much squishy. One more tape. One more piece of tapey tape. And we have tier number 1 done. Alright. And like it's literally going to be the exact same process for every single tier. The only difference is your braces are actually going to get longer so that like they brace against the bottom of the shelf if you do happen to put something heavier on there. and then that way it's not like gonna like cause a huge sinkhole. But like if you're gonna put a heavier pop on there, that's why I have it so that you can kind of see, like the way that I put it together, you can kind of see where the bracer is, so you know where the safe spot for the larger pops is. You could also take like a pencil and like mark out where you put them on the top, so that you know where the safe centered spot is for the larger pops, like my Hagrid up there, which you guys probably saw in that picture earlier. Yeah. So I'm going to do a speed process of taping the other two tiers together, and then show you guys how I tape them onto here. And then I put the bracers on those two last because I need to, you know, like get proper length and measurement and everything for the tiers. And then, yeah. So let's quickly get into that. I will be back when I am going to show you guys how I tape them all together. Oh my god. Okay, so now that I've got these two tiers done, as you can see there is nothing on the inside, which you probably can't see because my ISO might be too high. Or there might be too much light in here. I don't know which one. But, yeah. And I also apologize for the sudden, like, blockage of view there. My boyfriend apparently really, really, really needed his chips that bad. So, that was a thing. And now we are going to move on to showing you guys how I tape the rest of it together, how I do the rest of the bracers. I apologize, but I cannot zoom in on this part because I actually need as much space for you guys to see as possible because this thing is huge. So, next process we are going to need to take is to cut 3 pieces of tape, and unfortunately I have nowhere else to hang them but my bookshelf. There's 2, technically 3. Alright, so 3 pieces of tape, and then where's my basket? That sounds really silly, where's my basket? But I was actually using a basket yesterday to prop it up. Oh, get that, I found a blue highlighter. So, this guy here, this dude here, and then, just to like prop it up so that I can get the tape on there. It doesn't necessarily have to like flatten it out because that will happen later anyways. And then like, at least then like I have something to like hold it while I got the piece of tape on the spot. And then balance it there again. Grab a piece of tape numero 2. Whoop. Thanks. And then piece of tape number 3, and we're going to repeat the same process for the 3rd tier, and then we're going to move on to those wonderful, wonderful, oh no wait, not quite. The next step is actually to tape in here. So you can do it in one long chunk if you want to. I do it again in kind of that 3 smaller piece. Very large piece of tape. So, they're like longer bits of tape, I might add. So like, regretting life decisions. Okay, we'll use my leg. Because legs are usable. That will hold that in place. Now we shouldn't need my leg. Hold it up. Just use the basket. Basket, basket, basket. center. And again, you can try and do one really big long piece. Whoopsie. Tape loop. Accidental tape loop. You guys can totally choose to do like one really, really long piece. But I find that like this is easier to piece together this way. So 2 tiers. And then what we do before we put the 3rd tier on there is bracer time. So what we do here is we sort of balance it all in place. And then what we're going to do is we're going to... How did I do? Oh, I think I turned it to the side so that like I could open it up. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna have to sweep this room again. And too short. Too tall. That's okay. Okay. And then we're gonna sort of do the same process again with the taping. I am going to need to cut another piece of tape for that. So what we are going to do is tape it right there, and then tape it to the board as in line with the first one as you possibly can, because we're also going to use like a tape bracer to sort of like strengthen them a little bit. Like they're not touching, so like we need some way to like hold them together without like holding them together. If you catch my drift there. So we're going to go 3rd piece. This piece is way too long a piece, but that's okay because it was useless any other way. And then we need to cut more tape and tape and tape and tape and tape and tape, and I feel like a broken record player with all the bloody tape. Oops. So much tape. So much tape. So this is the last step to showing you guys exactly how I brace these. So we take one piece of tape and sort of stretch it across. I'm going to fold that over and take another piece. Do the exact same thing. And then this also sort of helps keep like things straightened out properly. And then what we do is we just smush the two pieces of tape together, and there you have it. So we're going to do that on that side, and really quickly put the rest of it together, and shit, that did happen. So now I'm just going to show you guys it standing like that. And you guys can totally stop here. You can go 3 tiers, 4 tiers, 5 tiers, 10 tiers, a billion tiers, however many tiers up you want to go. But I find that 3 tiers work the best for me. But yeah, we're going to really quickly do this last one. And then I will do an overview of my pop shelf, which is barely even got any pops on it. But because it was sort of like a fairly recent decision of mine to start collecting pops, specifically pops. When I first started getting pops, it was mostly like, oh, this one's cool, I have 2 of them now. Then I had a few more, or like, I only had, I think, 2 for the longest time, and then I decided to get another one. So I had 3, and I had 3 for the longest time again, and then with the Cursed Child coming out, I wanted a whole bunch of Harry Potter stuff, and I literally had like this one shelf was like nothing but Harry Potter themed stuff, and now that is the shelf that currently has all the pops on it with the original, like, I guess, prototype of this thing. Like, they're technically all prototypes. Like, maybe someday I'll come up with like a cardboard one. We'll do it with cardboard in the future. Like, I don't know. I actually think this stuff might be stronger than cardboard. I think this stuff is stronger than cardboard. But yeah, so we're going to quickly zip you on through this one, and then I will show you guys the struggle of putting these things on the shelf, because, yeah. You'll see you'll see what I'm talking about when the struggle comes. So, let's get this thing done. What might help? You know what, I think this is why I had the Harry Potter case. Yeah, you know what, this is exactly why I had the Harry Potter case, to help me hold things in place. Without it being like, everything's gonna fall over, everything's gonna fall over, and everything's gonna fall over, and everything's gonna fall over. And I probably sound like a crazy person. So, we are going. Where did that stop recording? Did it stop recording when I asked you guys to promise me to not let this kill me? And then I said, did you guys promise? Huh? Did you? Because it didn't kill me. Okay. Let's repeat that. Promise me you guys won't let this thing kill me? Promise? 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 Did you guys promise? Because if you didn't... We have 3 tiers. Sort of. We're not done. We know we're close to being done. But it's better. It's better. Shit. Shoot. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. What? Oh. Duh. Tape. Tippity tape. Okay, I got this. Yes. Nope. Yeah, it balances itself. I forgot about that. Oops. Spoke too soon. The whole thing caved in. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Alright. Now for the third tier. The third final tier. And then we'd be done. Sort of. Beep. Beep. Why you do this? Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Right. Shit. Ooh. My drink. My drink will help. So balance right there. This. Yeah. More tape. More tape. Tape. More tape. The creator of this object missed a step. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Couldn't just say tape the whole time. Tape, 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 tape. We got this. We got this. messing with my audio. The people's downstairs, they be messing with my audio. Okay, guess what? We did it! We did it! Look at this beautiful, beautifully beautiful masterpiece. Oops. Oops. Fix. See? All better. All better. All better. Perfect-ish. Still get a way off, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to change the camera angle a little bit. We're going to use this piece of tape on the spot where I had to cut because I fucked up. It's okay. All better. Alright. Alrighty. Let's change the camera angle here. I apologize in advance for the grainy. Alright. So, now let's make sure we're good. Okay, so, what we gotta do now is make sure my little things are good. Whoop. Okay. And then, the first step out of this 2-step process, 3-step process, I guess, kind of. 3rd step is to buy more pops. Put the shelf on. Back on. Put the shelf back on. And there you go. Okay. Next step. And fingers crossed I didn't make it too long like I did the second one. We're good. My camera's about to die. But we good and I got it and we did it. We did it, guys. So now I have 3 of them, and you guys can see my Nikon there. My Nikon currently does not have a battery charger, and I'm not in focus. Nothing ain't in focus, but it's okay, because we got this. Alright, so really quick before my camera dies, this is the overview. That is most of my pops right there. My Dementor is there because I was using him earlier in the video, if you remember. And there's the 3rd one. One day these will be full of pops, and it will be heavenly. It will be beautiful. It will be amazing, guys. So, oops. So, hang on just 2 seconds here. Okay, so since we don't have a lot of time, I can't even go stand back there and make sure everything's focused and run back and forth like that because I don't have time because my camera's about to die. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!